Good afternoon. This video is going to help you to do the Banking Services Scavenger Hunt. This is a discussion forum, but it's also a scavenger hunt where you're going to need to go out and investigate the products and services that are offered by financial institutions in your community. And you're going to go ahead and prioritize those services and products, and you're going to rate the financial institutions based upon those products and services. And that's going to allow you to be able to consider, am I currently banking with the best institution for me? So when you go to the Banking Services Discussion Forum, you're going to see at the bottom of the instructions an Excel file. So you're going to click on that Excel file, and you'll see my computer is downloading that to my hard drive. And when it's open, I'm going to click Open File, and there it is. So you're probably going to have to click Enable Editing. I'm going to put my name in here. Read the directions, and you can see I'm going to follow by color code the orange, then the green, then the yellow, and then the pink. So the first thing that I need to do is figure out of these particular services that they offer, shown over here on the left, which are top priority and which is the bottom priority. The top priority, the things that are most important to me, I'm going to rank from 10 down to 1. So I'm going to go through this list and say, well, let's see what's most important to me. So maybe the most important thing to me is location. So I'll rank that a 10. Hours of operation, that's really important. So I'll rank that a 9. And kind of keep going down the list and see the things that are important to you. And you're going to want to make sure that you go down and rank everything from 10 down to 1. And that way you'll have a good consistent list. Notice at the bottom here, there's something that tells me whether my ranking was done correctly. So if I've correctly ranked 10 to 1 and I have no duplications, this cell down here in cell C33 is going to say my ranking is okay. Next, I'm going to figure out what banks am I going to look at. So I might start out and say I'm going to look at a commercial bank, a savings institution, a credit union, and then I could pick two more in here. They could be banks, they could be savings and loans, they could be credit unions. The fourth and fifth ones are entirely up to you. So I might go out here and I'm going to look at, say, Bank X, and this would be Savings Y, Credit Union Z, and this would be the Bank of Joe, and this might be the Bob's Savings, wherever. You're going to go out and look at those. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to score them here, and I can put anything from 1 to 5, where 1 is terrible and 5 is great. So I go out and look at Bank X, and I either go out and visit them in person, or I can visit their website and gain all the information that I need. And I'm going to rate them. So I can see, geez, our hours of operations are really pretty good. Their locations are great. They're right next door. The fees are terrible. Their fees are terrible for ATM usage. Their interest rates are pretty low. Their interest rate on checking accounts is pretty low. Their annual fees really high, and I don't really like that, so I'm going to score that low. But they have great rates on home loans. They have great rates on car loans and safe deposit boxes. Not really important to me, but the rates are pretty good. You can see what that's done is that's given me a score down here for this bank. Now, if I go and compare that and do the same thing for Savings Y, gee, their hours of operations aren't really pretty good. They're not really close to me, but they don't charge a lot of fees. That's really great. But they charge fees on their ATMs. I don't like that. Their interest rates in their savings accounts are great. Their interest rates on checking accounts not so good. Their annual fees and availability of MasterCard and Visa, not very good. Their interest rates in home loans are great. Their interest rates in car rates aren't too good, and they don't have any safe deposit boxes that are at a reasonable price to me. So I can come down here, and now I've got a way to be able to evaluate these two institutions with a composite score. And so that's what you're going to use once you've completed all five institutions to be able to evaluate, am I doing my banking business at somebody that's right for me? Now, you don't have to have your current bank as one of these five. But I would strongly encourage you, if you're banking with a commercial bank, to put that in your list. Or if you're banking with a savings institution, put that in your list. And that way you can compare your current banking relationship with the other banking services that are available to you. Maybe you're banking with the right person already, maybe not. And this will help you to figure that out. The last thing you're going to do, come down here, is describe the services and characteristics that are of prime importance to you in a financial institution. And then at the bottom, which of the financial institutions you evaluated was optimal for your needs. Now, maybe that was your current institution, maybe it wasn't. So you're going to use your responses and scores from the Banking Services Scavenger Hunt to be able to answer these two questions. When I'm all done, I'm going to save this file, save it, Banking Services Scavenger Hunt, followed by your first and last name, just to keep all the files straight. And then when you come back over and you're ready to make your post in here for the Banking Services Scavenger Hunt discussion board, you're going to want to make sure that you include the file. So here at the bottom, you're going to attach the Banking Services Scavenger Hunt Excel file. That way, we can all have a common way to be able to talk about banking services. I hope this video introduction was helpful to you. As always, if you have any instructions, please contact your instructor.